Hey YouTube, Red House 115 here to let you know that the Gladiator Storm Structure Day is out. And basically in this video, I'm basically going to give my opinion on what I think about the deck. And actually show you a version of the deck that I built. Well, a broke man version of the deck where I could only get one version of the deck. Well, not one version, but one copy of the structure deck. And just basically work off of it with the support for Gladiator Beast we had before the structure deck came out. And so far from playtest the deck, the key card in basically or one of your few win conditions is Gladiator Beast. I'm not going to attempt to say that because I will wreck this thing's name. And Test Tiger is a good card, but sometimes it's not the card for its mine, honestly. Because I did play the Gladiator structure deck, not structure deck, but the Gladiator deck before, not in the TCG, but in past Yu-Gi-Oh games. And basically, they are a better version of Neo's, but Neo's got the support to keep up with his gimmick of contact fusion. And if you don't know what contact fusion is, it's usually a type of fusion that you do where you don't use polymerization. You just meet what the requirements here in the field and throw the cards back in the deck. And Gladiator Beast gimmick basically is, hey, we attacked you, or we attacked you and somehow survived that battle and get thrown back into the deck, get a new one, and they get their effects off. But for my play testing with the deck, compared to how it plays in the TCG and in Duel Links, because of the current meta, the deck is unfortunately too slow. Like, you can pop off in some instances, but from the replays I'm going to show you after I go over the deck review and my choices for the Brokeman build for Gladiator Beast, you're gonna see what I mean by they too slow. But honestly, I think the deck could actually work out. But honestly, I would say I would honestly more test Tigers. Uh, let's see. This is another card that actually helped me out a bit. Let's see. Now this guy's all right, but I think it was him or another Gladiator Beast. Yeah, this one. Like when I was playtesting the deck with my friends last night, I misplayed badly, which you probably gonna see in the replay if that's the one I saved. I played this one, attacking to my friend because his field was empty at the time, and I had another one Gladiator Beast, I think it was him, thinking he was gonna self back in the deck too. But unfortunately, he's not one of those Gladiator Beasts that do that, so he got left on the field and I got clapped. But anyway, I'm going to show you the build of the deck I have. So let's get into it real quick. And while we're doing that, I'm just going to take advantage of Konami's nice new feature that they added for PC players of the game. Okay. Like, this is my build of the Gladiator Beast deck. And as you can see, yeah, I'm still running 2 of the bestiaries. And then besides that, I boosted up the Gladiator Beast Battle Archfiend Shield because if they do fight into a monster, they basically are safe for a couple of hits. And besides that, well, they only safe for one hit. After you battle a monster on their field and attack, the shield pop itself. But if you happen to go into one of your fusion plays down here, the shield will basically shuffle itself back into the deck. And what I also learned is this card right here is good, but the only condition that I bumped into every once in a while was when I ended up with none of my Gladiator Beast monsters or Test Ape or Test Tiger. I can't use this card's effect because it won't Gladiator Beast cards. And as you see, over half my deck is Gladiator Beast cards. The only loophole between that, even though these are 4 Gladiator monsters like Disarm and Parry, and double tag team, they do not count because they don't have Gladiator Beast in their name. So when I try to use this card, I can't with these. But anyway, I run Test Tiger, of course, for the usual play of, hey, you got Gladiator Beast out. Special summon Test Tiger. Okay, tribute the Test Tiger, return the Gladiator Beast on your field to the deck, and get another one's off. And when that happens, I usually go for the bestiary if I need to pop some back row, or I would try to go to Mermillo just to destroy a monster on the field that's just gonna be bothersome and I can't deal with. Now, also another warning: if you've seen DK's video, he probably informed you that if you happen to special summon one of these Gladiator beasts, their effects are mandatory. So if you happen to have a back row card, then yeah, this guy right here will pop us since he doesn't specify your opponent. This says target a spell or trap card on the field, destroy it. So you need to be careful on which one you special summon and just watch out. But really, there's not really much to go over with the deck. Like, I play test deck because most of the time, you in this deck, you're not going to be able to outpower your opponent. Especially with Dark Magician running around, that's probably just going to banish your materials for your fusions and stuff like that. It's a difficult sell. And then I run this so I can get a little bit of a power creep. Because what the Coliseum does is every time a Gladiator Beast comes back out into your, or goes into your deck and a new one comes out, it gets a counter. For each counter, your Gladiator Beast gains 100 attack points. Now, besides that, the field spell itself also has protection. See, yeah, if this card will be destroyed by a card effect, you can discard one Coliseum K to prevent its destruction. Yeah, I'm not going to say the full name, sorry, but basically it's saying if you have another copy of the Coliseum, you can protect it by discarding it. And basically I run double tag team for those moments where I do somehow by a miracle be able to attack my opponent and special summon another Gladiator Beast from my deck. Just activate double tag team and get another one out for free. But the only other catch to double tag team is that the other Gladiator Beast that you special summon off of this effect does not get its effect off because it was not special summoned by a Gladiator Beast monster. So anyway, I think that's really all I can ramble on to you about besides Gladiator Beast Chariot, which negates monster effects and destroy it. Which, if I had more copies of the Struck Stick, I would easily run this at 2 or 3. It would save your life because you don't have to recycle anything for a Gladiator Beast card like you do for Parry and Disarm. Like, honestly, these two cards are good, but there's other cards that do the job a lot better. So, honestly, I would say drop them and replace them with your Canadia, Treacherous, or even Cyclone. Like, literally, I say you can honestly drop these two because not all the time you're going to meet the requirements, but when you do, they help. And they counter traps so your opponent can't actually beat them or make them miss timing or anything like that. But anyway, guys, I'm done reviewing my build of the deck because honestly, my opinion on Gladiator Beast for Duel Links at the moment is too slow. And yes, I will be making another video over Gladiator Beast because there is some support that I recently learned about for them that's not in Duel Links. And basically, I think that support will really speed them up a bit. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Once again, don't click off yet because there's going to be like maybe 3 or 4 replays. So I hope you enjoy this, and I'm out. Peace.
If you still think I'm just a kid, that's not smart.
You look grown up, but I bet you're still a kid on the inside. Duel!
My turn. From my hand, I'll set this card. I'm ending my
turn. I draw. I'm Red Eyes Wyvern. Let's back. Red Eyes Wyvern attacks.
Dark Flame. I special summon a monster.
I end my turn.
I
You're
draw. Oh yeah. I summon a monster.
I activate my continuous the Mokuba I know ain't this good.
Maybe you should go back to dueling against preschoolers.
If you are
Duel! My turn! From my hand, I activate a spell. I'm setting a monster. I guess that's about it.
It's my turn.
End my turn.
I draw a card. I'm counting on you. I summon a monster in attack position. Time to bat. Here we go. My monster, my turn is done.
My turn. I draw. I'm setting a monster. I'm ending my turn.
Here I go. I draw a... All right. I summon... Let's battle. Playtime is over. I attack with a monster. Playtime is over.
My turn. I draw. I'll set a card. I'm setting a... I guess that's about
It's
it.
my turn.
I end
draw.
my
All
turn.
right. I summon a monster in attack. My monster's effect activates. I set a card. Time to battle. Playtime is over. My monster attacks. Let's do this. My monster. Let's do this. My monster's effect activates. It's not whether you win or... It's time!
Duel. It's my turn. I'm setting. I end my turn.
It's my turn. I draw a card from my hand. From my hand. Now's the time. My playtime is over. This is far from over.
I activate. Time to rock. I special. I activate.
is done.
My turn. I draw. Check this. I summon a monster. Let's get rolling. I activate my monster's effect. Time. How's this? I attack you. I activate
My
my
cards
monster's
will not
effect.
fail me.
Check this. Let's get rolling. I special. Yeah,
I
this
refuse
is
to
good stuff.
lose.
I end
My
my
turn.
turn.
Part of the cards, guide me. I still believe now's the time. I summon a monster in attack position. My monster's effect activates.
I play my face down card. I activate my counter trap.
No way! That's the end of my turn.
Oh yeah. I draw. I'm setting a time for bet. Let this work.
Congratulations.
Hooray! This is the best feeling ever.
It's top duel. It's my turn. I'm counting on you. I summon my monster's effect activates. My turn is done.
My turn. I summon a check this out. I activate my monster's effect. I special summon. I activate my monster. Let's go. I spec that. Do it. Attack. I
It's
activate
not
my
over yet.
monster's effect. Check this out. I special summon
summon a monster in attack position. My monster's effect activates. I set a card. My turn is done.
It's my turn. I draw. Oh, yeah. I summon a monster. I set a card. Oh, yeah. I activate my monster's effect.
Now's my chance. I expected you. Now's the time. I special summon a monster.
My monster. I activate my monster's effect. Check this out. Check this out. I special summon. I activate my monster's effect. I guess that's about it.
Here I go.
I end my
turn. I draw a card. I'm counting on you. I summon a monster. I said, let's battle. Playtime is over. My turn is done.
My turn. I draw that. Do it. My monster. I activate my monster's
This is
effect.
far from over.
Let's go. I special summon a. I activate my monster's effect. I'm ending my turn.
Here I go. My turn. I draw a. Here I go. I summon a. Let's do this. I attack with a. My turn is done.
It's my turn. I draw. From my hand, I activate a spell. I set a card. Let's go. I summon a monster. From my hand, I attack. Go. Attack. I activate my monster's effect. Let's go. I special summon him. This isn't going as
Now
planned.
isn't the time to let up.
I end my turn.
I draw. I set a card. Now is the time. I end my turn.
You haven't won yet. Ugh. I draw from my hand. I activate my monster's effect. Check this out. I special summon a monster. I activate my monster's effect. This isn't going as planned.
It's my turn.
I end my
draw.
turn.
My turn is done.
You haven't won yet. Ugh. I draw. Check this out. I summon a monster. Back. Go. My monster attack.
It's not over yet.
I attack. I activate
I
my
cannot
monster's
afford
effect.
to lose.
I end my turn.
I will not.
This
lose.
doesn't
I
look
still
good.
believe. All right. I summon a monster. Time to battle. Here we go. I attack. That's the end.
You haven't won yet. Ugh. I end my turn.
I will not.
This
lose.
doesn't look good.
Time to battle. Here we go. I attack your life points directly. That's the end.
You haven't won yet. Ugh. I draw.
Now's my chance. My
I
monster's
end my
effect.
turn.
I will not
This
lose.
doesn't look
I
good.
still believe in my. That's the end.
I'll set this. This isn't going as
I
planned.
refuse to
I
lose.
end my turn.
My turn. Mark of the cards. I still believe the great dark magician has a disciple who can more than hold her own. From my hand, I activate a spell. I'm counting on you. I fusion summon a monster.